Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, back to Marble World, the game where we can create increasingly amazing marble runs. And today is going to be no different because there have been some new updates since my last episode. And I actually missed an update because if you guys weren't following my Twitter, then you may not have been aware, but I've actually been gone for a week. Despite videos being released on schedule, I actually pre-recorded so I could take a mini vacation. I went to Zion National Park and did some epic hiking and saw some amazing rocks. And it was a nice break from work, but now I am back and ready to get into some new Marble Run concepts because since the last time I played this game, there have been a couple of updates, and one of them was actually right after I recorded the last episode, which was the upside down marble run that I added to the end of the big collab that I did with Dre. And I'm really disappointed that I missed that update because now we have brand new painting options. We have different types of paint. So for instance, we have blue regular paint, wood paint, I guess. And then we have plastic paint, which has like a reflective and very solid texture to it. Kind of like plastic. It's really weird that the developer named it that, but it's gonna make for some really vibrant colors, as you can see. But now we also have transparency, and this is amazing. I am so looking forward to using transparency, because look at this. You can actually see through now, and this is going to be particularly good for these pipe pieces. Whenever we use pipe pieces, I was always really disappointed that I couldn't see the marbles going through the pipe, and I couldn't follow them. But now I can have colored transparency, in which I'll actually be able to finally see marbles inside the pipes. But even better than that is this special paint here, which is literally complete invisibility. So we have the appearance of just floating marbles. And that's just gonna add a whole nother element. This could have multiple uses. You could make some trippy parts of courses where the marbles appear to float for whatever reason. But you can also just hide things that are just there for like barriers that are just there to block stray marbles but look terrible. You can just hide them now. Oh, this is kind of cool too. I didn't even realize I could do wood paint on the pipe pieces now. So now they don't have to look plastic. They could actually look wood. Huh. All right, so that was most of the cool stuff that I remember from the update that I actually missed, but now there's some other stuff. We have more pieces. We used to just have these 90-degree curves, but now we have these gentler curves, which it looks like it ends up being about 45 degrees. And we also have 180-degree turns, which is amazing as well. So we could create some actual kind of crazy S-bends and stuff. But in addition to that, we also have, of course, the single skinny track version of these. So I'm really liking these subtle turns. Those are going to be really, really useful. And then, of course, we also have 180-degree turns for that as well. We also have a new four-way splitter that doesn't have those annoying ridges that the other one had. Here, let me just put that one right there. Put that one right there. Oh, the snapping still needs a little bit of work, it looks like. But yeah, when I use splitters, you can see this one has all these ridges, which made it likely for some marbles to kind of get trapped or stuck. But now we have a completely flat one, which is going to be good for intersections. So now you may remember this split piece here. I've used this before, but now we actually have an official merge piece that we can use off of this split piece like that to merge them back. So that's kind of cool. Before, you had to kind of do this workaround by just turning around the merge piece, which worked. But this just makes it much more easy because it automatically snaps on the right side. And then you can see there's some interesting stuff over here as well. There's a lot of stuff over here. So I think the original one of these things has been updated. It's a little bit bigger now than it used to be. All right, so these seem to actually work so much. Look at how much better this works. They actually go around in a circle. Last time I used one of these, it did not go around in a circle. It was just, it was pretty much, they lost all momentum once they went in there. Look at that, that's really cool. It looks really consistent too until they start bumping into each other. But if you don't want them to bump into each other, you can actually go into the options, and there's this option that says marbles collide with themselves. And you'd be like, no. And then they should have no impact on each other. Look at that. Now each marble will just have its own independent run through the course, and they won't impact each other whatsoever. But it's kind of fun. I kind of like when the marbles bounce off each other and they actually are like competition with each other. So I'm going to put that back on. And oh boy, my game did not like when I did that. Okay, hold on. Delete marbles. Apparently it doesn't like when you turn it on while the marbles are colliding with themselves. Okay, we got more stuff. So we also have some, oh my god, we have some bigger funnels. We have that one. And then we have, oh, yes. Yes, look at this. This is so cool. Here, can we just do this? Yeah, there we go. Yeah, just mess everything up. I like this a lot. This is awesome right here. All right, so let's check out some of the other new pieces. So all of those different turns that I showed you in the straight section, there's also downwards version of those. So now I can have, yeah, there we go. Now I can have like this 45-degree down, going left and right. This is getting so much quicker. Oh, interesting. We have 180-degree downwards to the left, and we have 180-degree downwards to the right. But over under curved, we have just the 180-degree, and it kind of automatically snaps only in that one direction. And if you want to re-snap it, you got to go here, press tab, then move it over. That's actually not really that bad. Never mind. It's super easy. Yeah, there we go. Because having the downwards one just makes it much easier to make the marbles go down. And this is also new here. Oh, that's interesting. It doesn't like to snap that way. Is there a reverse of this? All right, so we have a large wooden track that curves down. What about up? Ah, there it is. All right, I'm running out of room here. So this is a whole new thing that we didn't really have before. And that looks dangerous. That looks really dangerous. Oh, interesting. It looks like we have a new type of block. What is this called? A plastic plane. So now you can have some consistencies between textures because we had the wooden planes before, but now we have an actual plastic plane. So it looks like all the shapes that we had for wood, we now have in plastic versions. I actually didn't notice that in the patch notes. We also have a light source. So, oh, look at this. Interesting. Let's lift this up. Okay, it's just like, it's a ball of light and you can choose any color you want for, oops. Where is it? There it is. You can choose any color you want pretty much. So let's say I'll go blue light, bright blue light, just like that. It doesn't look like we have intensity options yet, but you can like move it closer or farther. I'm not quite sure the best way to use, I guess if you have like an indoor, not indoors, but like an enclosed section, this whole track is indoors, we're in a room. But if you have like an enclosed section, you can put some interesting lights in there or something. And it'll be really cool, like later on in the development of this game, if we could animate pieces, if we could actually have pieces animate, like set like looping cycles for them to do different steps and stuff, that'd be really, really cool. We could have lights like move back and forth. We could have track pieces set to like move in different directions. I feel like that would be kind of hard to implement though. Okay, and then finally, and most importantly for this episode, we have new physics blocks. So now this is one of them. This one's relatively simple, I think. Here, we'll just put that there. It's just like a triangle that rotates around a point that is not centered, which makes it kind of interesting. Here, put that one there too. That one there. There you go. So there's that. But we have these things. These are a whole set of new things, which are gravity pads. It's a small gravity pad, just kind of like the boost pads, but rather than boosting them, it actually changes. Any marble that passes this gets a change in its gravity. So you can go anywhere between -1 and 1. So obviously the default gravity is 1, but now any marble that passes this, I think the marble itself will inherit a negative gravity value. Okay, you know what? Let's just delete the marbles for a second. Let's just have one path of marbles coming through. So look, yeah, just literally any marble that hits that has negative gravity. And I guess it affects that marble until it hits another gravity pad. So here, let's set the, wait, are they just infinitely going up? I'm aware, by the way, I've seen all the comments the whole time. I've seen them that you can go through the roof and build above the roof. I've been aware, I just didn't really have a reason to yet. But here, let's try setting it to almost 0G. Anything that passes that one is gonna be pretty much like very, very low. Look at that. It's like slow motion kind of. But yeah, anything that passes that that pad is essentially low gravity, extremely low gravity. You know, let's get rid of these. These things are just not helping. Yeah, these are not helping at all. There we go. Now we can probably tell which ones are low gravity just on the trajectory that they take off of here. Look at that. That's really interesting. So yeah, we can put these in all its various versions, the flat ones, the circular ones. And this is actually the really cool part about transparency painting is like I can get rid of these annoying things. It still keeps the symbol, which I think is actually useful because you can see where they're at, but it doesn't have that annoying black bar anymore. All right, so I'm gonna delete this course. There go all the marbles. There's the low gravity ones right here. Okay, so now that I've summarized all the new tools that we have to use, let's use them. Let's create a marble run. I just want to play with the gravity mostly. I'm just gonna create a marble run that is geared towards changing gravity, multi-gravitational changes, different directions. I would really like for these gravity pads to also have direction rather than just -1 and 1. I really would like to be able to have like left gravity or right gravity so that we can have like wall ride sections where they just stay on the wall. Because right now it appears that their limitation is just either up or down. All right, here we go. We're gonna go off to just an immediate... I don't know why that looks so cool to me. Just the curve, the sudden curve was amazing. It's so satisfying. Oh, it is so satisfying. More. Oh, it looks so beautiful. Oh, I gotta watch where they go. There they go. They just go off into infinity and beyond. All right, is this gonna work? What? Wait, what? How did this? Some of them fall through? Oh, they went around. Interesting. All right, I'm just gonna move this back in this direction. All right, so the cool part about the new paint options is this little cage that I built to try to prevent the marbles from bouncing out. I can now very easily just make it invisible. We don't even have to worry about it. There we go. Now it's like it's not even there. So check this out so far. We have the anti-grav, goes up onto the top and we can watch it. I decided to make this transparent. Everything's coming into use right now. Like it's just all these different updates are working very, very well together. So I'm just gonna make like a up and down gravity like section here. So after that, we're gonna go kind of back down. And I'm planning on having a 0G section where they're just going to kind of float directly like straight off of a track. And then I'm assuming I'll have like a gravity tube for them to go into to all get gravity again somehow. So they don't just all 0G out into space. All right, does this work? Is this working so far? Let's see here. All right, they go up, good. And they go down, and obviously you need to have some more barriers to prevent them from falling off. You know what would be a really, really cool option is if we click on tracks like this, there should be a settings that allows us to adjust the height of the walls. Like of any particular track, just kind of like how when we click on a marble spawner, we can adjust the settings of the marble amounts. We should have a slider for wall height. That would be kind of cool. Just throwing it out there. Just throwing it out there. All right, here we go. So now things are going to get interesting because I'm gonna start using some of the downwards pieces, but they're gonna technically be going upwards since we have inverted gravity. We're gonna go downwards a little bit in this direction and then a little bit in this direction. And then can we do a downward spiral like this? Is this even a thing that, oh my God, look at this. It's such a tight spiral. Oh, look at this, is so cool. I love that. And you know what's gonna make it cooler? Is if it's transparent. This is gonna be an upside down marble spiral, I hope. Seems to be working. It is a really subtle spiral. Whoa, that looks so cool. Oh, that looks really cool. All right, and then there they go off the top. All right, I have a kind of crazy idea here. What if this spiral goes in both directions? I don't know if this works, but hear me out here. Oh my, is this actually gonna work? This is gonna be so cool if this works. If this goes back down, no way. Oh, this is gonna be a double-sided course. Oh, this is so cool. This is so cool right now. All right, check this out. So the marbles that make it to the top of the spiral, they're going to go back to regular gravity, which is gonna make them fall down onto this, and I'm going to paint it the same. But when they get to the top, they should reverse back down. So now we have going up, and this is confusing. This is actually kind of confusing. But it seems to have worked. They literally reverse direction back down the same path, but just on the bottom of it, which is technically the top of it. This is confusing. All right, so now I gotta do an experiment again. Another crazy experiment. I'm gonna try to have a courseless gravity alternating zone. And we're going to need a merge section, just like that. That's gonna go into one of these straight sections. And I think it's always a good idea, to prevent clogs at least, I think it's a good idea to have just a subtle boost pad right at the funnel point of a merge. Just like, you know, like 3 boosts. Just any marbles, they're not gonna sit there, basically. All right, press play again. There we go. All right, so that should keep things much more consistent, but we can probably move this further, let the marbles actually get in there. All right, so now let's work out this section here. My idea is just a boost pad. All right, here we go. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Look at that. It just sends them flying back down. That is excellent. Look at that. That is so cool. That seems to be working flawlessly right now. All right, so now let's pause here. It seems like they are all going up in this direction pretty consistently, which is exactly what I want. So I'm gonna move this over here, and then we're gonna change gravity strength back to 1. So when they go through here, gravity turns back on. Oh yeah, there we go. And then this one is gonna catch them. Oh, that is so cool. Oh, some of them don't make it, which is fine because then they end up back at the beginning of the course. Wait, what? Oh, there's a blockage. Do I need to increase the power of this? You know what? I could just have it be a big section like this. But then, like, where they're gonna be over here is gonna be so much more. Oh, here's the idea. Here's the idea. We get one of these giant things. Yeah, and this is gonna be upside down. And now hopefully this will just catch them all. All right, here, let's get some transparency paint here. There we go. Make that transparent, make that transparent, and that. All right, and can I just make these kind of like invisible so they're not really gonna see them that much? There we go. All right, so now they're coming back down. Oh, that is so cool. Some of them go directly through. Oh, some of them still bounce out, which is fine. This is all of them. None of them seem to be going too short so far, which, oh, that one went too short. Spoke too soon. Oh, I didn't mean to paint that. No, I didn't mean to paint that invisible. We need to see this thing. I meant to move it in this direction. All right, you know what? Here's another piece that we need. We need a pipe merger because we have this pipe and we have the small pipe, but we need to be able to merge them. Is this pipe like the size of this hole here? All right, check it out. So the plan is they're gonna go through this curvy section, this mid-air. Oh, there's a lot of interference happening right now, but ignoring that, you know, I'm just gonna have some more tube here. Let's just carry the tube in this direction. Yeah, so they go on the upside down funnel and then they're gonna go in here and then gravity is gonna turn normal when they get through. How did you get back through? What? But gravity is going to turn normal when they get through this tube. You can't see it right now because these aren't transparent, but whoa, there's some weird effects happening here. But I think I'm gonna have to angle these down just a little bit like that. There we go. Make it transparent so we can see everything happening. Man, some of those go flying through there. Oh, this is gonna be the part here. Remember when I said I wanted it to be, there'd be a section where they just go straight 0G off of something? I think this is leading to it. All right, so here they go. Ooh, that marble went way off to the side. Oh, boy. Oh, that is a big spread. That is a much bigger spread than I was anticipating, to be honest. I guess this is not a good, because they kind of like, maybe pipes aren't the best. Pipes are probably not the best for this. I think we're going to have to funnel them down. Yeah, I think we're somehow going to have to merge these, funnel them down before we do this feature, because otherwise, oh, that is so cool. That is actually awesome. You know what? It's actually, now it's really disappointing that the ceiling doesn't have collisions because the marbles, they don't bounce back. Oh, look at this. We're in space. Yeah, so this is one reason why the ceiling, I think, needs a collision, because if we're gonna have 0 gravity marbles, we need them to bounce. They're all just gonna bounce out of the room and never come back. We need them to be able to bounce back. That is pretty cool though, seeing all the marbles up here. All right, and they're gone. All right, this is gonna do it right here. We're gonna set this as the negative gravity pad. So hopefully it'll be a lot more consistent with marbles being single file. They shouldn't really vary left or right too much, and I'm hoping to catch them somewhere. I haven't determined what I'm going to be doing with that yet. All right, here we go. We got some marbles feeding in. And where's their trajectory looking like? It's not too bad. See, the thing... Oh, no, it is getting too bad. Why are you getting so bad? Oh, I forgot. I need like a little bit of a boost thing there, too. All right, let's do some... Okay, the problem is when they start hitting each other, which I could get rid of that possibility by just disabling the collisions, but then what fun is that if the marbles don't collide? But you know what? Maybe some marbles get lost to space. You know, maybe that's just the cost. It's just the dangers of being on as a variable gravity marble run is there's a chance you're going to get forever lost to space and never see a marble run again. All right, you know what? In that case, we're going to have the end of this be like, it's like shooting at a target. There's going to be a 0G marble, and that 0G marble has to get through like the tiniest, here we go, the tiniest gravity thing. They have to hit this gravity thing right here. And pretty much only if they hit this gravity thing will they get to go onto the one of these things. All right, guys, so here's the end. Basically, you win the course by getting stuck in limbo. And the way that it works is once you go off of this 0G section, if you're lucky enough that you hit this, you should fall down into this funnel, which I am going to paint a more fun color. There we go. You fall down into this funnel through this tube here, and that brings you into here, which is then going to reverse gravity once again, which brings you into these giant tubes. So now, here, let me make this represented a little bit more accurately with these arrows. There we go. So if you couldn't tell, this is keeping the gravity negative, whereas this is keeping the gravity positive. So I'm hoping that means that any marbles that make it into here are just going to go up and down and be stuck in a state of limbo right here for the end of the course. So let's go ahead and I like to do the one marble run through first and then the mass thousands marble run through. Oh, speaking of, I think there's a follow cam now. Oh, look at this. We have a follow camera for the marbles. I don't think I can actually, can I not turn the camera well? I don't know how the follow cam works. It looks like I can't move the camera around, and if I do, it undoes the follow camera. So we have an early stages follow camera right now. But let's go ahead and give it a try with the single marble. All right, here we go. We're on the course. We're in the upside down portion into the upside down spiral, which is kind of slow, I guess. A little bit slow. This is difficult because of obviously there's just tons of course that our camera is trying to look through right now. But once we get to the top of the marble, which I think is one more 360, we switch paths and then immediately go back down the marble. I forgot about the boost pad there. That gives us a decent amount of speed boost. Did I say back down the marble? I meant to say spiral. I don't know what I said. I'm just saying words now. I'm not thinking about them. All right, I go up and down and up. Oh, don't fall off. I forgot that you can actually fall off there. And then... Okay, I thought we were stuck for a second there. This is good. This is good. This is a decent follow cam. Oh, no. I forgot that the marble could miss. Oh, it missed. It didn't make it. No. Okay, so the marble lost. All right, you know what? Let's just do a mass of marbles now. The end of that course, that tube is still completely untested. I've had nothing go in there yet. Oh, no. Oh, hold on. I don't want them all to be the same color. Don't do that. There we go. Now we got some variety. Let's do 1,000 marbles. 720, 900, and 1,080. All right, here we go. Oh, we already lost one. Lost a couple. We're losing marbles. We're losing our marbles all over the place. That's what this game's all about. So some of them seem to get stuck here. They just get overtaken by so many. Look at that. That's pretty cool. Any marbles make it up yet? To the reverse section? Not yet. Looks like we got our first place is green. Why is it? It's always green in first place. Every single time. I love the way that looks, though. Here, let's slow things down here. Let's watch this in slow motion. Wait, how are those... Some of them... Here, we have to move this down just a little bit. There we go. Some of them were getting through without turning towards positive gravity. So that should make it a little bit better. There we go. All right, there's green. There's green up in first place there. But we don't know if green's gonna make it to the gravity funnel over here. All right, let's go back into normal. But actually, I kind of want to see this. We should have right now, yeah, you can see counter movements. We have marbles going down and marbles coming up the same spiral, so it creates this like weird counter spin thing. All right, but we have green is already on the funnel here. We have them going through the, I don't know, the dolphin gravity section, but green did not make it through first. Green is that green? I think that's green. Oh, and blue almost shot in front, but he ended up giving rainbow a boost instead. Is rainbow gonna be able to make it into the gravity funnel here? It's looking good. Is it good enough though? It is good enough. It doesn't have to come in direct. There is a bit of a bounding box around it. And green is gonna make it too, it looks like. Yep. Oh, almost bounced off there. The first 3 marbles to make it through made it through the gravity, but blue did not make it into the funnel. Green pulls out in the lead. No way. Rainbow took the lead over green, and then green took it back on the next funnel. Wow. All right, this is a completely untested section so far. Oh no. Hold on a second here. Sorry, green, you were the guinea pig on this part of the course. All right, there we go. How's this one gonna do? Okay, so green technically won, right? Oh, that's interesting. They go down a lot farther than I expected. Okay, no, this is fine now. I think this is fine now. Let's go normal speed. That's pretty cool. I like that. I like that. Look at that. I actually feel like I need more. I don't know what it seems like they can come out of the bottom. Yeah, they can. Dang. This isn't strong enough. There's limbo. There's the limbo I've envisioned. All right, that's kind of cool. I like that. So we got them coming down through the pipe. And then into there. I actually really do like this section a lot too. This is a really fun section and it seems pretty reliable. The unreliable part is them just bouncing off. Yeah, so the marble run game has been completely changed. We have 0 gravity, we have negative gravity, we have just customizable gravity essentially. We have invisible pieces, we have transparent pieces. Look at this looks so cool. All right, well, there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. I hope I've shown off what the latest updates put into the game pretty well with this course. I think I've utilized all the different parts pretty well. Let me know, now that we have negative gravity, 0 gravity, transparency, invisibility, all this stuff, let me know if you have any ideas on what you'd like to see in future marble runs, because this definitely adds for a lot more possibilities, and I'm really looking forward to seeing what kind of ideas you guys have in the comments. If you guys like this video, you'll probably enjoy some more content on the channel. I hope this video has earned your subscription. Anyway, this has been ScrapMan, and I'll see you next time. Bye.